So a few years ago, I watched a video about a homeless guy who had lost everything in life. His family, his job, his house, everything. But one thing that was really interesting about this guy was he was actually a really happy dude and was full of joy. And what I realized was this guy had something that I didn't see in anybody else. And I used this homeless guy as a kind of litmus test for myself to see if my life is actually on track. This guy who was homeless had his priorities right, and I realized that I needed to get my priorities right as well. So this guy had gotten me thinking, if I lost everything, would I be okay? Would I have joy and would I be a pretty happy guy? So I played a bit of a thought experiment. I was thinking to myself, if I lost everything in my life, if I lost my family, my job, or any sense of significance here on earth, would I still have joy and would I still be happy? That's a really tough question to ask yourself, because what it really does is it helps you get your priorities set and straight, and also it answers the question of who are you, what is your identity? If your identity is wrapped up maybe in your entire family, or your identity is wrapped up in your job, or how much money you make, or whether you're a hockey player or whatever, maybe when you lose those things, or if you lose those things, you're gonna end up really sad and hopeless and depressed, instead of really joyful and happy regardless of your external circumstances. So what I would do is, usually every 3 months or so from the age of 15 or 16, I would ask myself the question, if I lost everything of significance today, would I still be happy? Would I still be joyful? And would I still be existentially okay? If I answered the question with a no, I knew that my identity and my priorities weren't right. And this is what I knew about my identity and my priorities. I knew that my identity first and foremost needed to be in who I was in my Christian relationship, meaning whether I had a good relationship with Jesus or not. If I had a really good relationship with Jesus, if I knew that my identity was rooted in Him and not in anything external or anything that I could create or could be created for me, well, then I knew that I was on the right track. I knew that my identity was sound. And I was really thankful that I watched this video of this homeless man, because he gave me the understanding that true joy comes from following Jesus, not from external things. Yes, family's good, work's good, money is good, but if those are the primary reasons for living and those are the primary identifiers for your life, well then your priorities might be out of whack. And when and if you lose everything in your life, you will feel depressed, you will be really sad, and you won't be able to experience joy. I want to get to the point in my relationship with Jesus where if I lose everything in life that seems to have value and does have value, that I would ultimately existentially be okay because my relationship with Jesus was really good and because I knew Jesus.